Hi guys, welcome back to Data Do Not Lie. The IPL is heating up now suddenly, after the playoff teams got decided, after the teams that qualified for the playoffs got decided, many people said that maybe this is turning out to be a very one-sided IPL. And I think the eliminated teams heard that, and now they have caused three upsets in 3 days against the qualified teams. Day before yesterday, I think 3 days before, the Lucknow Super Giants won against the Gujarat Titans. Day before yesterday, Sunrisers Hyderabad won against RCB, and yesterday Delhi Capitals have won against Punjab Kings. So a hat trick of days where the eliminated teams have won against the qualified teams, and today also there is another match between an eliminated team and a qualified team, CSK versus GT. Whether CSK can continue that trend, we don't know. We need to see that. But coming to RCB's match, though, RCB won the toss and they chose to bowl first. I thought it was a good decision to bowl. But now suddenly, if you see RCB, they were playing a match after 20 days actually. I think the previous match which they played before that LSG match was against CSK at Chinnaswamy. After that, they didn't play a match till our day before yesterday. So was RCB rusty after that long break? Like 231, SRH scored 231. And in reply, if we see now, Patidar, I don't know if he's injured. I don't know why Patidar has to come and bat like that. They could have sent someone else. Because if he comes and bats like that, if he keeps on wasting deliveries, the pressure is building. At one end, Jitesh Sharma was striking the ball well. But Patidar, if he's not going to be able to hit sixes, there's no point in coming and batting like that with that injury. And on top of that, now even Tim David has also got injured. So now suddenly, if we see plenty of concerns for RCB, Lungi and Giddy went for runs. Suyash Sharma, who we thought was such a good bowler this season, even he went for 15 runs economy. Suddenly, are we seeing things once again falling apart for RCB at the wrong time? Or do you think RCB will bounce back from this?
No, actually, as you said that RCB are playing a match after 20 days, so obviously that was reflected in their game that bowlers were not in rhythm. If we specifically talk about Suyash Sharma, he was just unable to hit the length. Either he was too short or he was too full. He was really getting smacked. So I
Yeah.
guess maybe this loss was, as our Jitesh also told, that this loss was actually a kind of a blessing in disguise where they could analyze what and where they went wrong. But the bad news was the injury of Tim David, and I guess was, as the commentators were telling, that it's a grade 4 or grade 5 injury. So I
Yeah.
guess like Tim David might not be able to play like the upcoming matches, and that's a real loss because with the finishers like Tim David and Romario Shepherd at the end, it gave time to the top order batters. But
Yeah,
now
definitely.
with Padikkal also missing, Tim David also not being the part, and Patidar's form now are bit signs that are not looking good for RCB. But still, I think that RCB will make it to the top two because now since Punjab has lost its match, and even GT has to play a match today against CSK, and I wish CSK could win this match. A very unexpected expectations from a RCB fan supporting CSK.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
guess yeah.
No, but actually, CSK winning today will, I think, help Mumbai Indians more than RCB, is what I think. Because even Mumbai Indians now, they will be saying if they can win against Punjab, they are in for the top two. And if Mumbai Indians comes to the top two, then you don't even need to play the playoffs. Top two itself means they are champions. You don't even need to play the top two. A qualifier one.
Obviously,
If Mumbai
obviously.
Indians reaches top two, they are six-time champions. That's all.
Yeah, actually, yes, but still, Mumbai has a match against Punjab, and I don't guess that will be a very easy match for Punjab because Punjab is also shown that they are a very good team under the captaincy and leadership of that Shreyas Iyer and Ponting duo. So it's still it's heating up. I guess I hope that the top two for me will be good. Are CB and Punjab. I guess they will be the top two. I assume that Gujarat will lose today and Mumbai will lose to Punjab. But
Mumbai, if you
but
take a call like that on Mumbai losing, I'm not so sure actually because if Punjab could win, they could have won yesterday against Delhi Capitals, and if they are not able to beat Delhi, what makes you think they will
they
beat
were
Mumbai
winning.
Indians, who is suddenly
If we
clicking at
talk
the right
about
time?
if we talk about yesterday's match, Punjab are in a very good position, and if you see, they have become the team to score maximum number of 200 this season. They have
Yeah,
broken KKR's record, so they are a very good team. Actually, it was like yesterday. Even if you see, they were winning. Like even the DC's response, which came, DC were around 65 for two. Yeah, so the bowling of Punjab struggled a bit, but still you cannot just write them off against MI. I know MI is a very good team. What to talk about them? Like they have
yeah.
batting till I'll say number 8, but they can do anything.
And
But still,
Surya Kumar Yadav is
and
Surya Kumar
huh,
Yadav is in the form of his life. Yeah,
exactly. And the best thing about Punjab is like the way now Stoinis is finishing the innings. I have
yeah,
seen him
true.
doing this now thrice. Yeah,
And
so that's
also,
things are
also I
looking
think
good.
Punjab were also missing Yuzvendra Chahal yesterday. Chahal was not playing, so I think Chahal should come back for them. I think that is where I think they were lacking in their bowling yesterday. But finally, we got to see some contribution from Karun Nair. He finally played in the 11, and I think he got inspiration from the fact that he got selected in the Test team, and he performed well. Good to see Karun Nair performing. And Samir Rizvi also like outstanding knock actually. So I think these are all some good signs for Delhi Capitals. Now Delhi Capitals will be telling to themselves, if only they had won that one more match, they could have been in the playoffs and Mumbai would have been out. They would have been in 17 points. Now they are in 15 points. Just one more win they needed.
Exactly, exactly. And Punjab would be cursing that war which happened between India and Pakistan because they were in such a good position in that
Yeah.
match, and that got called off, and now they are struggling to find a place in top two. But yeah, coming on to like you said, Chahal. So Chahal was injured or he was dropped?
No, I think he was rested only. I think he will come back for the next match. But I don't
And
know why. Are these? I mean, like we are speaking about the race for the top two, but looks like these qualified teams are taking this top two race very lightly. Because that day Jitesh Sharma is saying we don't mind the loss coming now rather than coming in the playoffs. Jitesh Sharma is saying that. Yesterday Punjab are resting Yuzvendra Chahal. So are they like okay? Even if we play the eliminator, we don't mind, we will try and come through the eliminator route. Are teams thinking in that mindset?
see, IPL is such a big tournament that even qualifying for playoffs is a very good thing. Even if you have heard Fab du Plessis, he said even coming fifth is such a great thing in this 10 quality teams like tournament. Obviously, winning IPL is something different, but team need to be like have a sustainable approach. As you said that Chahal was rested. Obviously, it's such a long tournament and players are playing in such a harsh weather. So obviously, you also need to do that workload management. But yes, if you finish in top two, it's an added advantage to you. If you see the record, even you have to play a match less. But again, you got to respect the body of the players. You got to see that what strategy suits you. If you rest a quality player, will he be able to perform well in playoffs? These all things need to be looked at. And another thing you were talking about Samir Rizvi. I have seen him playing in this UP T20 tournament. I tell you, he was really smacking every ball out of the park in T20 league, which was happening in this
Yeah.
UP domestic league. And finally I saw that thing here in IPL, and it's a very good thing that a player like Samir Rizvi now is rising up to the occasion and doing these things. So good signs for Delhi Capital, as you said. Delhi
And
Capitals could have made to the playoff. They
and
played so well in the initial part. Yeah,
one thing.
but
Guess which team Samir Rizvi was part of last season and who released him?
CSK, I know,
They could have
I
retained him,
know.
right? Yeah. Continue.
But still, if they could have retained him, he would not have found a place in the playing 11 in that team. I don't know whether whether they would have given him the chance or not.
It's
But
a in
now,
place of
now,
Tripathi and he's better than Tripathi and Huda definitely.
but CSK will not give them the chance. No, the thing is that they will not give him the chance.
Yeah, that is the problem. Yeah.
But now seeing with Delhi Capitals, the positives are like the inclusion of Nair is very good. Another emerging prospect is Siddhikula Atal. He
Yeah.
is also very good player. If you have seen his like the other leagues in which he has been playing, and even with Afghanistan, he has been scoring runs.
Yeah,
And now
definitely.
Samir. So like
And
Delhi
for
Capital,
your information, for an information, Sadikula Atal can be retained next season because it's not a temporary replacement. He's a replacement for Harry Brook, who pulled out of the season before the season itself. So Sadikula Atal is available for retention also for Delhi Capitals if they want.
Exactly, exactly. That's the thing. But again, finally, Delhi Capital came very close to the playoffs, but still they couldn't make it to the playoffs. And the race to top two is quite wide open. And as you told, like as we all know, RCB lost that match. Another thing in that match was that RCB could not chase 100 runs in 9 overs with 8 wickets remaining.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's also the thing. And another match where Gujarat Titans, if you want to discuss about the match in which Gujarat Titans were
Yeah,
defeated by,
definitely. Like the top three batters, they got out within 10 runs, and LSG, they. I think we already discussed that, right, in the previous video
yeah, yeah,
about that
we
match.
have discussed that match. I was talking about the upcoming match, like the Gujarat and the Chennai, today's match.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is also another important match. And now I think the scenario is simple. I think it's pretty clear for the Gujarat Titans point of view. If they win against CSK today, they are going to be finishing not only in the top two, they will finish at the top of the table. So that is a simple scenario for the Gujarat Titans. I think they should change the IPL rules a little bit. Now that this tournament has become so long, I think what they should do, the team finishing at the top of the table should directly qualify for the final. They should change the rules like that. Maybe that can now if you see WPL, that is what they are doing. Maybe they can do that for IPL also because it's such a long tournament. If a team is finishing at
Because
the top spot, yeah.
In WPL, you have only 5 teams, yaar. How can you segregate the if you don't qualify the top team, then you are actually playing playoffs with the last teams. Fourth team will get a chance to play the playoff. That's not which is actually the last team in the table. But here you have 10 teams, so making it qualify for the finals would one work.
No, yeah. No, you
What I
just
think is
yeah.
what I think is these kind of playoffs should not happen. Play the entire league. Whosoever finishes at the top should be declared the winner. The kind the football leagues work, the kind English Premier League works. No playoffs, no final, no semi-final. League format in the entire season. They play 38 matches there. Here you can have like 14 matches. Whosoever scores best points, winner. That's
Yeah. Yeah,
that's how I think.
that's correct actually, but no, but some football leagues, ISL and all are having finals, right? The pressure of the
In
finals
football,
and
yeah,
semi-finals
in
will be there.
ISL you have finals, but if you see all the leagues of the world, like the Spanish league or French league or maybe the German league, English Premier League, they all don't have finals. They have just the league kind of a thing, and then they have that Champions League thing where teams from all the leagues qualify and play there. Thing you can follow final format. Here, I can guess this can be done.
Yeah, definitely. No, you just think on this aspect, right? Like 70 matches teams are playing. All teams are facing each other. They are playing 70 matches. And out in that 70 matches, one team is finishing at the top of the table. Don't they deserve something extra? Like not only the playing in the
They are
qualifier one, they
getting.
deserve. Yeah.
They are getting an extra. They are getting extra. Top two teams are getting an extra chance. So, but making qualifying them for the final will be a bit very easy for them
No,
if
like
you are playing that format.
what I'm saying is that team can qualify for the final. The second team and third team can play the eliminator, and then whoever loses in that plays the eliminator with the fourth team. Whoever loses in that is out. Like that, they can do something like that.
So the second finalist will have to play a great number of matches as compared to the first finalist, and the difference between the first and second can be just of a net run rate. So why giving that kind of a change rather than this is okay, or you can go with that lead kind of a thing where the final team gets the winner because you have 10 teams, right? So
Yeah,
10 very good teams right now you are having, and if imagine there is a IPL. Imagine in this only if Punjab and RCB finish on 19 points each, and and the run rate difference is just 0.02. And then if you qualify the first team to final, and the second team has to play qualifier one, then even eliminator
no,
also.
like
So that's
second team and third team can play against each other. Whoever wins in that will go to the finals. Whoever loses will play against the fourth team. Like that, it will be.
why. When you have two finalists, why will the third team play against the fourth team? What are you talking?
Yeah, I think we need to frame that properly. I think then maybe second and third. Then that means second and third team. whoever wins in that will, I don't know. Like, how do you
No,
need
no,
to, yeah.
that's seriously not working. That's way. Yeah. So coming on to
Only,
today's match,
that means,
how much
then that
time do we
means,
have?
if we are doing like that means only three teams should qualify for the playoffs. Then only that
You
will
are
really,
making IPL really very difficult, yeah.
yeah. Anyways, though,
Teams
jokes
out of
apart. Anyways, jokes
yeah.
apart, actually, if GT wins today, they will finish at the top of the table and their top two spot will get confirmed. Meanwhile, I think MI and RCB are depending on CSK to do them favors because if CSK wins today, I think it will really favor Mumbai Indians and RCB. And coming to CSK, like they are also having nothing to lose. Like it's their worst ever IPL season. They are finishing at the bottom of the table because their net run rate is also very low compared to Rajasthan Royals. So no way in the world CSK can win by a huge margin against GT. I don't even think that CSK will be having that mindset to win by that margin and come out of the bottom. I think they will be only looking to win and try and perform better next year. But Gujarat Titans point of view, I think really it is a very important match today. Their bowling has been a concern actually because in one match, Vaibhav Suryavanshi smacked them everywhere. He scored a 34 ball century. And in another match, actually, Puran and Mitchell Marsh scored a century and Puran and they scored 235. So is Gujarat's bowling a little inconsistent in this season, or do you think they can manage today?
Yeah, definitely. Can you first update me on how much time do we have? Do
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have enough time?
Time is there. Time is there. You can
Okay, so
continue.
yeah, Gujarat Titans, you asked me that whether its bowling is consistent or not, but I'll still say Gujarat Titans has a very consistent bowling lineup. The only issue has been of Rashid Khan, and but other bowlers have come to the party. They have like you have Prasidh Krishna, Siraj, Sai Sudarshan, Sai Kishore, sorry, I'm getting confused.
Yeah,
I'm getting a Sai Kishore.
like you should.
They have performed well, but yes, at days when they went for runs, everybody went for runs for so many runs. That's the issue. But for today's match, I guess right now they are playing in Ahmedabad today, and they have played there yesterday, like the previous match also in Ahmedabad. So I guess they will have a fair bit good amount of idea about how the pitch is behaving. But still, I would say that today Chennai will again surprise Gujarat Titans. I'm taking a very bold call because it can even happen that even Chennai might not get even a wicket of Gujarat Titans the way those two are batting. But still, I hope today we'll see some special from Ayush Mhatre or maybe Urvil Patel. We'll see a special kind of a knock and maybe Deval Brevis.
Yeah, definitely. And
So
yeah, definitely. And also this might be, I think this is, we can fairly say, I don't know whether this is Dhoni's last season, but definitely Dhoni's last match as captain in any cricket match.
let's hope. I
No,
never know.
he
That,
might play, he
that
might,
that injury of Rituraj can extend up to the next season also. You know now Rituraj is growing along with India in England. He's finally fit.
yeah, definitely. Like, I don't. I think with Rutherford Gaikwad now after this kind of a performance, I think CSK will bring back Rutherford Gaikwad as captain. So I think this will be the last time. Dhoni might play a couple of seasons as a player, but I think last match as captain of CSK for MS Dhoni. But really a good career for him. Like many of us are making fun of MS Dhoni, but he is the only
No,
captain
no,
to,
yeah.
yeah,
We never made fun of Dhoni. We made fun of Dhoni fans.
yeah,
Those
definitely,
zombie fans, those what we call Andhbhakts fan of Dhoni. We never made fun of Dhoni. He is a legend. But you got to respect the age. You got to respect the present situation, how he's current form, whether he's able to play or not. Yeah, there was a news where it was told that Dhoni is unable after the match. He's unable to get up and open the door. The kind of strain his knee is
yeah.
having, and that's that thing. Like they should consider, those fans should consider, you are asking a 43-year-old man with a bad knee to run on pitches, like just for the sake of seeing him. That's utter bullshit for all those fans of CSK. Yeah,
Yeah,
continue.
definitely, actually, and that is why I'm saying like Ruturaj Gaikwad will come back next season and he will lead CSK and he will take CSK forward. But yeah, now no offense to MS Dhoni actually, like only captain to win three ICC trophies for India, five IPL trophies he has won with CSK. two Champions League trophies also he has won. So definitely salute to MS Dhoni, a great career. But unfortunately, everything has an end, right? So now his captaincy has come to an end. Let's see whether maybe he might play a couple of more seasons as a player. But kudos to him. Like he could have retired a couple of seasons earlier when CSK won the championship. But unfortunately, now this record where CSK have won, CSK have finished at the bottom of the table under his captaincy. So this is an unwanted record for him. Don't you think so?
Yeah, definitely. Like he could have retired like the previous season where they won the trophy against Gujarat. But he continued to play. Like it's totally his decision whether he wants to play or not, and management decision. But if you ask from a cricket expert whether he should be in the team, like the answer will definitely be a no. Like because the current form, the kind of fitness which he has is definitely not up to the mark. And it was Dhoni only who advocated this kind of fitness where he rotated even the top three, Gambhir and Sehwag, because he didn't want to have three unfit players in the team.
Yeah.
So all these kind of things are now not used. But let's see what happens. But right now, as you said, this will be the last time we will be seeing Dhoni captaining a side. So let's rejoice and watch it to the full. That because he has definitely been a very great captain. He won us the trophies we all know. But otherwise, even if you see the street smart mindset of Dhoni, which we have seen, whether it was giving last over to Joginder Sharma or that Champions Trophy final against England,
Yeah. Yeah.
placing all the big decisions. All these things have been fantastic, fantabulous. It's just the age is now catching up. So, and it's with every player. Even if you see like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Sachin Tendulkar, they even got retired. So is Dhoni is also a man. He's not a
Yeah.
an immortal kind of a thing. So like the fans should respect their player. They should give him a like. They should even ask that we have seen a lot of you and you can retire with your head held high. But let's see what happens whether he plays for other two seasons or not.
Yeah, definitely. Like, let's see. Like, I think a couple of seasons he might play as a player. Like Ruturaj Gaikwad will come back, and we need to see whether because I don't think CSK gave the full freedom to Ruturaj Gaikwad this season to captain CSK. I think Ruturaj Gaikwad himself was under a lot of pressure, and that's why he was not able to do captaincy properly in the initial matches. And after that, again giving captaincy back to MS Dhoni, I don't think was the right decision. And I think that is why CSK have had this kind of a season. But maybe let's see like what they can plan for next season. I think a team like CSK, I don't think you can keep them down for long. Surely they will get up and they will rise up again. So definitely we might see CSK making a comeback next season. But let's see whether they can end on a winning note today because today is the last match of CSK in this season. But Gujarat Titans, in Gujarat Titans' perspective, this is a very important match because they need to win this to finish in the top two. And in fact, if they can finish in the top two, they will be playing the qualifier one in their own home ground in Ahmedabad. Qualifier one will be happening in Ahmedabad. Eliminator and qualifier two will be happening in Mulanpur, and then Ahmedabad will host the finals again. So the playoff venues have also been decided. So GT will definitely want to win today and play the qualifier one in their own home ground. They will prefer to do that. So let's see whether they can do. And against this CSK team, I think GT can definitely win and book a place in the qualifier one. So yeah, can we take our
Yeah,
fantasy teams now?
yeah, definitely.
Shubman
What
Gill.
are your predictions?
Yeah, I already said. I think GT will win.
Okay, GT. Yeah, go ahead with your team.
Yeah, so Shubman Gill and
Gill
Sai
to
Sudarshan.
Darshan, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I think this is the last match for Butler and Rabada also because for the playoffs they won't be available. They will be going for their international duties. So yeah, so hopefully here CSK want to give a big good farewell to Dhoni. In GT want to give a good farewell to Butler and Rabada before they leave for the playoffs. Yeah, so
yeah,
Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Butler, and then I don't know. I'm picking Rashid Khan every match. He's not doing anything. Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna.
Siraj, Krishna.
Yeah, that's all. And then coming to CSK, Ayush Mhatre, Brevis, definitely. Noor Ahmed, Matisha Patirana, and Urvil Patel, I'm taking. No, I'm not taking Patirana actually. Instead of Patirana, I'll go with Khaleel Ahmed. So how many players still one? I've completed 11, right?
Wait. You have Gill, Sudarshan, Butler, Siraj, Prasidh, Krishna, Matre, Brevis, Noor, Khaleel. What are they? So you have
Urvil Patel.
still you have one player left.
Oh, one player. Okay, then either one of Shah Rukh Khan or Sharfin Rutherford. I'm just thinking. I'll go
With
with Sharf.
CSK is so much difficult.
Huh?
With CSK it is too much difficult to choose a team. No player is in good form.
No, we can choose from the opposition team, right? That's why. I'm just thinking
But
like a Rutherford or Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan also played well previous match. But I'll go with Rutherford. And captain and vice captain, right?
hmm.
Today's captain, I don't know whether Shubman Gill will be under pressure after he has been announced as the captain of the test team. So I'm not giving booster to him today. Sai Sudarshan also I'm not giving. Josh Butler captain. Brevis vice captain. Done.
Okay, so from my team, I am predicting CSK will win today.
Yeah.
And let's start from CSK. So I'll go with Conway, Matre, Brevis. Definitely, I'll take Khaleel, Noor, Ashwin. Six from GT. It's pretty simple. The top three: Gill, Sudarshan, Butler.
And you will take Rashid Khan every time, right? For the sake of taking.
Yeah, because let's okay. I'll drop him today. I'll go with Prasidh, Krishna, and Rutherford. Captain Ayush Mhatre, Vice Captain Noor Ahmed.
Yeah, okay. So I think we are done with this first match. Now let's move on to the second match. I think this is the
We don't even
deadest.
need to discuss the second match, the dead
Yeah,
rubber.
yeah,
How
deadest.
many people will be interested in that?
Still, we'll discuss. It's still a match, right? Deadest rubber, but still. Yeah, so SRH are coming off two good wins against LSG and RCB. They have won. KKr, I don't think they have played a match. The last match which they actually played was against CSK at Eden Gardens. After that, the resumption match against RCB got washed out and KKr got knocked out of the tournament. And today they are playing against SRH in Hyderabad. So can SRH finish this tournament
KKR
on a
plays against KKR played against RR before the resumption or after the resumption?
No, after the resumption, they didn't play any match till now, KKR. And this is the last match for them. The resumption match got washed out against RCB. Before that, they lost to CSK in Eden Gardens. And KKR, to be fair enough, we can say that they have also been struggling in their batting, actually. The batting, apart from Rahane, has just not clicked for them. Their bowling has been good, but their batting has been a big letdown. That middle order has not been able to do the job. Meanwhile, SRH now, they have suddenly picked up form now. Suddenly, these eliminated teams, after getting eliminated, suddenly they are saying, suddenly all of them are performing well now. They could have performed like this when they had a chance to qualify for the playoffs, and that could have made the playoffs race even more interesting. But they're doing it late, but better late than never always. So, yeah, can SRH finish this season on a high today? What do you think about this match?
See, talking about SRH, the main issue of their batting now, the players are showing good, responsible cricket. Ishan Kishan is showing that good cricket. Even Travis Head was back. I don't know how his COVID got improved and like he was back
I don't know
in the
how
next match so quickly.
people recover, yeah.
Huh?
people recover, right? If you ask, I don't know how.
But there are some protocols now that are not be following those protocols of 7 days where you need to be like isolated.
Yeah,
All those things are we not following right now? I don't
yeah,
know. So like he came back, he played. So that's a good news. But the main issue is that that was the bowling night. Pat Cummins is performing really very well. So I guess yes, SRH is in a very good position. But I'll go with KKR because I guess today KKR will be able to beat SRH and maybe their batters like Rahane could play well and the mystery killers will again the mystery bowlers will again will be difficult for the SRH batters to play because the
yeah,
kind of
definitely.
form SRH batters have, I guess they will struggle against the spinners.
Yeah, definitely. And now Abhishek Sharma has finally found some good form, consistency we are able to see in the last few matches. And SRH are also now consistently scoring about 200. I think in the initial part of the season, if only SRH didn't have that 300 score in mind, they could have done even more better. But unfortunately, they wasted a few matches thinking they should score 300, and they were not even reaching the par score in those matches. And those losses are now hurting SRH because if they had won those matches, then they would be in the qualification hunt now. But unfortunately, too late. But at least they are finding form now. Good signs for next season, and they have scored 200 plus scores consistently in the last few matches. If you see Sunrisers Hyderabad, and I think that is a good sign. And their batters, even their bowlers, if you see Harsh Dubey's good inclusion in the team, he is bowling well. Pat Cummins himself is bowling well. Ishan Malinga has found form; he is bowling well. Jaydev Unadkat is also bowling well. So now suddenly SRH are clicking as a team. If you see, like their batting is doing well, their bowling is doing well. This could have happened a lot earlier for them, but unfortunately, it's happening now only. So they need to look forward to next season now.
Yeah, as you said, like the intent merchants who were trying to do 300, who were trying to breach that 300 mark.
Yeah,
Maybe they again try it in the last match. Maybe that's the only thing which they can go away with. That at least they breach the 300 mark. But now with the pitches now getting a bit tired in the later part of the season, I don't think that those big scores will be there because
yeah.
you need a very highway kind of a pitch.
Because
So
now
today I
even
again get.
because
Hmm.
if you look at the points table now, like moment, I'll just see the points table. Yeah, in the points table now, SRH are in 11 points. Just imagine if they had taken
No
one more or
matter
two
that
more wins.
RR I get. Huh?
No, SRH are now in 11 points. If only they had taken the 300 out of their mind, they had won a couple of more matches, they would have been in 15 points running for qualification.
Definitely, definitely, and even today's win can earn them a respectable IPL.
Yeah,
But again, I guess we expected a lot from SRH, but they showed some irresponsible cricket, very irresponsible cricket. The kind of batting they were showing. Nitish Kumar Reddy now has started bowling, maybe because he wanted to be fit for the England tour. But yeah, but that's the thing actually. Now SRH are looking a bit more strong than they were looking in the initial part of the season.
yeah, definitely. Actually, they could have done all of this a lot earlier. Even LSG, Delhi Capitals, they could have. They will also be saying that if they had won one more match or if they had won two more matches, even they would have been in contention. I think these teams. The simple fact is that these teams have got their combinations right. These teams have got their form right very late in this tournament, and that is exactly why they are all out of the tournament. They needed all those losses for them to get their
So
combinations right and uh, get everything right. And I think that is why I think these teams have not been able to progress. But I think now both of these teams will be looking to finish this tournament on a high. Nothing is at stake now. Now both these teams have nothing to lose. So let's see how it
So, what
goes.
are your predictions for today's match? The
I'm
team
going with
will choose our five to wrap this up.
Yeah, yeah, Sunrisers Hyderabad. You are predicting?
KKR.
Okay.
Okay,
So I
what's
will
your
go.
team?
Yeah, Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, KLassen, Pat Cummins, Ishan Malinga. And then coming to KKR, I'm not Sunil Naraine, Varun Chakrawarthy, Ajinkya Rahane, Angrish Raghuvanshi, Andre Rusell. 11 done, right?
Can you tell me your KKR players again? Varun, Naraine, Raghuvanshi.
Rahane and Andre Rusell.
Okay, so
11
you
done,
are
right?
pretty quick at this. I guess you have pre-decided this team.
Yeah, 11 done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will tell
Okay.
my captain,
So
captain and vice captain. Wait. Captain and vice
tell me
captain.
quickly.
Abhishek Sharma, captain. IShan, okay, Abhishek Sharma, captain, and then Sunil Naraine, Andre Russell, vice captain.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm predicting KKR. So for me, obviously, I'll go with Narayan and Chakrawarthy as the spin
yeah.
options. Then I guess I'll go with Rahane and Raghuvanshi. Obviously, has to be there. Then I'll again go with Rinku Singh
Do it
to
quickly a little bit.
Rahane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Rusell. And then from SRH, I'll go with those top three.
Mm,
Travis had Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, and then yes, Pat Cummins will be there,
mm.
and Hendrik Klassen.
Okay, captain, vice captain.
Captain Ankrish Raghuvanshi and vice captain Sunil Narayan.
Okay. Okay, so we come to the end of this preview and review of all the IPL matches which have happened. It's a race for the top two is now heating up. And I think by the end of today, we'll be knowing the exact scenarios, what is needed for teams to finish in the top two. If GT wins, they will confirm their top two spot. If GT loses, then MI and RCB both have a chance of coming into the top two. So plenty of scenarios are there in today's match. So it is going to be interesting. And the second match, of course, is an official dead rubber because both SRH and KKR have nothing to gain, nothing to lose. They are just looking to finish the tournament on a high. So we'll be back again tomorrow to do the review of both these matches. So until then, please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Data do not lie. Post your comments in the comment section. We'll be back again tomorrow. Cheers, guys.